Time for a mock battle, eh? How should we go about this? Well, you'll be our commander, that much is for sure. Just don't screw it up and everything will be great. Got it, Teach?
Even to me.
Right. I'll do whatever I can to help too. I mean, I'm kind of obligated to. For example, if I add a little something to their food to upset their stomachs...
Hey.
Don't even think about it.
Yeah, wink wink, I read you. You can't officially condone that sort of thing, right? But say, hypothetically speaking, students from the other houses started racing to the infirmary. As far as anyone knows, it could just be a harmless little stomach bug making the rounds.
Well, well, what a fascinating conversation you two are having. May we join?
Claude, I can't believe you would stoop to such crooked schemes to gain the advantage. Have you no honor?
If that was really my scheme, I wouldn't be talking about it out in the open. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until our battle to see what's really in store.
It's irrelevant anyhow. Whatever you have planned won't save you from a crushing defeat.
She has a point. Still, I'm rather eager to see what sort of schemes that mind of yours conjures up.
You heard him, Teach. We can't let these fine folks down.
Wander, stop cracking your knuckles.
There's my hands get sore after like the 6th hour, and I think we are nearing. Oh, if I started, we were nearing 10 hours. Let's see, fair fight, fair fight. If they insist. I don't know. If they insist. Hey,
Are
liked
you
it.
serious, Teach? Well, if a crooked scheme is really what you're after, I've got more than a few of those up my sleeve.
What?
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
I'm sorry, professors. It's about time I returned to my training anyway. Claude, Edelgard, until we meet again on the battlefield, farewell.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
Okay, Cavalry Flyers have the Canto ability. Use their remaining movement after taking actions. Okay, we know about that. Magic. Provide means of attacks and defense or units that has the skill and is of the appropriate class. Must equip attack magic in place of a weapon, but you can use assist magic regardless of your other equipment. Ooh. All magic has limited uses, but will replenish at the end of the battle. Magic your units gain access to is determined by their skills. Study Reason to learn black or dark magic. Develop Faith to learn white magic. Battle Prep. Choose the units option to determine who to send into battle. Press the A button to toggle a unit. Units highlighted in green cannot be excluded. Choose the inventory option to sort items, equip abilities or combat arts, assign battalions, or change your unit's classes. Choose, wow, class changes. I'm not used to that. Choose the map option to see the area and the placement of your units once preparations are complete. Yawn for like 5-10 seconds. Okay. So, units. What do we got? So everybody's this. Inventory, reclass. So what classes do we have? Me? So, cannot reclass anybody with a unique class. Which is just everyone. Well, never mind then. Battalions. We have no battalions. Combat arts. Well, we don't have any other ones. Abilities. I'm not even gonna so much as look at these. I should probably. Details? Ah, here we go. Extra hit, avoidance, and crit when using sword. When brawling. Oh, brawling is probably unarmed. Grants extra stuff with gambits. Multiplies unit and adjacent allies' experience by 1.2. So that's really helpful. Let's see. doesn't look like anybody has anything immediately or amazingly interesting.
Oh, that's interesting. Can you go back to Listedia? What was her name? Does she have 2 crests?
Oh, she does.
The minor crest and major crest.
Sometimes raises damage when using combat arts. Oh, interesting. So characters with crests are useful.
Right.
So we have every weapon. He's got a bow, lance. We've got a lot of archers here. Which is interesting. So he's got a bow. She's got a bow.
We don't have any animals, so her animal friend skill wouldn't be beneficial now.
Correct.
Wait, how old are these characters?
17,
Are
18,
they all-
17, 18, 17, 17. She's 15.
Mm-hmm.
And we are...
We don't know. I would say early 20s.
Yeah, we're like... I think we're 21. 20, 22. That might actually get determined in a conversation later.
I remember what it was like to be 22. I thought it was the perfect age.
So we already have one archer. It's really tempting for me to just roll... Who has the highest defense and health? He's got 30.
Isn't he the... Wait, she's proficient in axes?
Yeah. Okay, so we want to get rid of Lorenz, Marianne. I'm probably Hilda currently. No, she's got a lance. Well, alternatively, let's grab Leonie, Raphael, and who's gonna do more damage? Okay, so she's a healer with a bow.
Ah.
So she's got faith. Okay, so oops, units. So
Yeah, you want to switch them out.
yeah, so we want to grab Raphael, Leonie, and Lysithia. She's not going to do as much damage, but I think she can heal.
Okay.
Raphael has the highest HP and defense, and Leonie is stronger when next to a melee unit. And then Claude will do range. Okay, perfect. Let's see, we've already saved, but I'm going to save again just because. And I don't think there's anything else we can do currently, so let's just fight.
Rout the enemy.
So, this is the stage for the mock battle. The command's all yours, Teach.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Okay, so let's look around a little bit.
So that's the red house over there, and is this the blue house? Yes.
Interesting that we have the red house in the center.
Are they going to be flanked?
Yeah, so red house is just doomed. He's got something, by the way. An intermediate seal.
Allows the unit to take...
So that's how you can go from noble or commoner to something else. Same thing with her. So ideally, I think we should be able to... Well, I think we're going to have to fight all of them anyway.
So they're hiding in the bushes. There's traps in front of them.
Oh, and they're a higher level than me. Well, this is kind of poops. Let's figure this out.
I got this.
Okay.
Yeah, Ash is an archer, and then it looks like
Ah, perfect.
that one guy is a mage.
Stay focused.
Are you staying out of their range?
Let's get
What's the
to
deal?
Yeah, so I've turned on the danger area.
Ready
Those are
and willing.
spots where enemies can hit.
Leave it to me.
I will fight on the front lines.
I can stop the enemy's advance with grace.
Do you have Lady Edelgard's permission to... I suppose I've no choice but to provide cover.
Thank you, Hubert. We are off to a terrible start.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Dedu, Mercedes, keep our enemy occupied until then.
I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
Wait, is that going to move him or is that going to... No, you don't want that, do you?
Testing. That's 17. So realistically, no matter what, we're going to start getting into the danger area. But if you notice, a lot of these characters can't make it there. This guy can get far. Honestly, I am going to have characters take some hits. I can't avoid that.
Well, either way, we want to get rid of Ferdinand, don't we?
Ferdinand? Absolutely.
But why are you putting him over there?
Curve shot. So that'll take him down to 16. You know what? Wait. Better yet, we can actually super skunk this. What is he weak to? You. Oh, that's not it.
Maybe we should have paid more attention when we were initially looking at him.
Yeah, it probably doesn't matter too much currently, but there's where you could actually check what they were weak to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's fine. Okay.
Either way, shouldn't we get some people to tank it and then fire arrows from afar?
So if you notice, if I hit him in melee, he'll hit back. So she'll do 9 damage to him with the lance.
Mm-hmm.
With the training lance.
But that's not as much as what either of your other units were going to do.
Yeah, so I can go back. So what I want to do is test the waters and see how I can one-shot the guy without taking a hit myself. So he's going to hit him for 12.
Mm-hmm.
But that's still not enough. Now, I could plink him down with both archers first. So we can do 13. The axe will do enough.
Okay.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to attack with the iron bow.
Now, do you take your turns all at once and then they take their turns? Or is it back and forth?
So he was weak to axe. Get him down to 12. And I'm definitely overthinking this, but I can't help it. So
how far away can archery units
one
fire? Only one square? You can't be serious.
2 squares. It looks like their range went up a little bit. Well, that's nice. Anyway.
Oh.
Yep.
I am the son of House Ire. How did I fail? I must need to train harder.
You didn't give it your all.
Oh, I see. It's not what they're weak to, it's what they're bad at handling. Got it.
I'm not setting a very good example.
Why? By taking out someone?
Based on the stats.
Oh.
So I can do a whole bunch of damage to him, but can I do more? Fading blue.
Looked like you had done more
down to
previously.
10.
There, 9.
Oh, I see. We're hitting him twice for 7. Or hitting him once for Oh, it's actually better to just hit him normally then. And archers can't shoot back in melee.
Yeah. Do you have a ranged unit that can fire on him?
I do. I have her. Now we got a couple of things we can do. Miasma, which will take him out. Otherwise training bow, which will not. She is not a very good archer. But as long as we hit 88%, we get the first shot. Takes him out, he doesn't get a retaliation.
So strong. Have to do better next time.
You underestimated me.
Okay, and she's next to male character.
You are performing as expected, Professor. We will have to face you with our full might.
Ouch.
So fist weapons are new in this game, I believe.
Well, Hubert's exposed himself.
So one other thing to pay attention to with character stats is defense and resistance. Defense is resistance to physical attacks. Resistance is resistance to magic. So if we look at our character, we have a much more balanced setup, really across the board. Whereas his resistance sucks, which is why he took so much damage from magic. Let's see. Yeah. I can do a whole bunch of damage to him. But that magic makes it tough to work around. Because no matter what, it's gonna hurt.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna go with have Claude take damage.
And then are you going to attack with Leonie? And then are you going to attack with Leonie now?
Probably, yeah.
Because then she'll be next to guys.
Yep. She'll be next to guys. And also, yep.
The new professor is rather strong. I suppose I'll have to call it a day.
That takes care of that.
Let's see, do a combined attack. I'm pretty sure that happens automatically. Because it's not the same way that it worked in Conquest. That was slightly different.
Good to go.
Okay, so he's got a Vulcan army.
So who's in the bushes? We have Edelgard and Dorothea.
Professor's back there. This group is still pretty solid.
Pretty strong. Because they're wanting to lure you in.
Yeah, and what I want to do is keep most of my my group together. So she, does not have a heal. Well, that's fine. Auto battle. Huh.
Nah.
I don't want to do that for obvious reasons. Really now?
No one's moving.
They can't. Which actually makes this really convenient.
Can you just ranged attack them?
Well, sort of. So, she's got a hand axe, which is a ranged axe. She's got thunder, which is spell. So she actually is not a good... she's not a good person to roll in with. If they're not going to move, I'm going to bait this out a little bit.
They might
It's your call.
pincer you at any moment, though.
They might start moving,
I got
but I
this.
doubt it. I probably should have had Claude heal.
Are you planning on fighting two houses at once? I will admit that is favorable for us.
This is a good opportunity for us. Let's forge ahead.
See what I mean? They're gonna pincer you.
It's okay.
Well, it flushes them out, but then all of them are gonna converge.
But they have to go all the way around those bushes to get at me.
Mm-hmm. So what are you gonna do?
But they have to go all the way around those bushes to get at me. So I'm gonna go with have Claude take damage. So let's see what I can do. He's got a boatload
of health.
Yeah, his resistance is bad. His defense is great. But yeah, we can do a whole bunch of damage to him with magic.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I could do is actually back off.
But then that's going to leave both groups. Are they going to deal with each other, or are they all coming after you regardless?
Yeah, they're generally all coming after me.
Would you be able to use those traps to your benefit? Or are those technically
these are just
the enemies?
barricades. They're not traps. Let's see. I have vulneraries and stuff, but that's not really useful. Okay, so let's attack with miasma. No matter what, we have to take this guy down.
Mm-hmm.
He's just very tanky, which sucks.
Okay, and then what about archery on him?
Yeah, should be fine. He's caster. Curve shot.
Still not enough.
It's gonna be rough taking him down, period.
Still not enough. How are you going to be able to get the big guy in?
Combat Arts, Tempest Lance.
Oh, that's good.
That would do it. Let's see, what else do we have? Just the Iron Lance. So yeah, that'd be enough.
Apologies, Your Highness. I can go no further.
How do you like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
so...
Next up, we move in here. Now, I bet if we just attack her, it's probably going to do more damage than Fading Blow. Yep. Okay. We're probably going to get hit by...
By the prince.
Yeah, by the prince, but... Oh,
what's going
that's
on?
a crit.
Critical!
Yeah, so we just one-shot her.
Wow.
This is as far as I can go.
Plenty more where that came from.
I'm really liking the music for this one, though. This is by
Not
far the
bad.
best music I've ever heard in a Fire Emblem game, for sure. Okay. Yep,
Yep.
you go for Lysethia. Which is fine, since she's a ranged attacker.
She's able to at least get some damage back.
Yeah. It would have been bad if you hit Claude, because Claude, for example, does not have the HP to deal with it. He can't hit back, so...
Psst, your princeliness. You got a thing for Edelgard, right? Come on, fess up. You'll feel better.
Claude, please. This is no time for idle banter. Your defenses are wide open.
That didn't get to him, huh? What a shame. I'll find a better way to ruffle him up next time.
This might only be a thing between the leaders.
Yep.
Yeah, he leveled up.
I expected as much.
Okay.
Anyone else you can use?
I mean, let's see. Leone, just hit and take him out. Nope.
It could get rough.
We could do miasma. That's not a good idea. I'd like to avoid taking damage.
Oh, that should take him out.
No.
But you're gonna take damage
So,
too?
with double attacks, I'm pretty sure it's attack, attack, and then attack. So,
So you want...
he
What about
would
the
hit
single
us.
attack?
Let's see, how close is he to leveling? Well, I mean, we have one other option. We do have the combat arts. This would take him out. Gets him a level. Because, yeah, it's best to spread those levels around. Whoops.
My
I would've
training
cleared
was
that again.
insufficient. I am so sorry, everyone. The rest is up to you.
Okay, so we're still gonna want to take him out.
You have to watch out for the lady and her
Conditions.
remaining 2 units.
Threat the enemy. Enemy units remaining 4. Hopefully we can still take out the professors. Vulnerary. I'm not sure how many of these things we restock, so I don't want to use too many.
Right.
But they have ranged attacks, which is risky business. Now the professors are moving.
She's moving at the very least. I don't know about the guy. I think he's going to be standing in those stones.
Okay, so
no, it's
she's
those
in
3.
the danger zone. They're coming for me. What I could do is hide in these trees.
Mm-hmm. What happens if you hide in the trees? Are you...
Bonus defense.
Okay. I thought it was something along the lines of you can't be targeted by range attacks or something.
No, that'd be cool.
It would make sense, though, if you can't be targeted by ranged attacks while you're in foliage.
Okay. And...
Because you'd be just as liable to hit a leaf or a branch as you would a person.
Okay,
she's going right for the guy?
Because she's got a hand axe, she's got range.
Yes.
But her damage isn't as good. And what are her stats? So,
well, don't you want to take her out because she's technically supporting her?
It kind of works that way.
Ooh.
But not really. Owie. Combat arts. Faith strike.
Wraith strike. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Or wrath strike.
A wrath? Oh.
So she's gonna do a bunch of damage to us no matter what.
Ooh, that's really good.
He's gonna hit her 4 times because she was so much slower.
Mm-hmm. That's really good.
That's pretty good.
Why don't you do that and then follow up with a range attack or something?
Yeah, yeah, I should be able to take her out. Okay. Get him, Raphael! You punch monster. So I was wrong, by the way.
About what?
The double attack? His double attack would go before an enemy's attack. It's the extra 2 more attacks.
Okay, now can... Leonie could potentially go in and...
Ready and willing.
Nah.
Okay. You're gonna use him?
Yeah. Bonus dialogue.
Yep.
Look at that, a real-life princess. I'll have to be careful not to scar that little face of yours.
Careful, Claude. I'll win no matter what, but you're only making things harder for yourself.
Losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it? Ooh, this will be a bit of a shock then.
To shock was your intention to begin with, was it not?
I'm liking the dialogue between the characters. Anyway, you got plinked.
I expected as much.
Forced to retreat. Well, things will only get tougher from here on out.
Okay, so where can she move and attack? We get all of our characters out of her range to...
Yeah. And if you can get her to attack... What was her name again? Dorothea? Yeah.
Let's see. We'll take less damage.
Oh.
We did Tempest Lance. We'll do a bunch of damage to her, but we don't need to. So we're just going to go in for the hit. She's going to do, what is it, 11 damage to her versus 9 damage to me. Oh. Oh, we have 2 iron swords.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
What was wrong? You ran to the wrong spot?
Yeah. Oh, no I didn't.
No, you're fine.
Okay. We just went directly to onto her, which was confusing and bad.
My My, the new professor seems very capable. That takes care of that.
Let's see. If this is on classic, can you lose your characters permanently,
keep
even though this
improving.
is supposed to be non-lethal? I don't think you lose your characters on
Not on this.
while you're in school. Okay, so she might take a hit.
Wait, you couldn't go down there?
No. Her range, she's going to be capable of hitting Leone.
Of Leone, yes, but not her if you can get her out of the way down there.
I'm just trying to decide if because Lysithea has marginally better resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice. I can actually turn on character portraits. I'm actually just going to stick her in a bush. Yep. Oh, she's got Nosferatu. Never mind.
Nosferatu. She's a vampire?
Nosferatu is a lifesteal technique.
Right, like
which means it
lifesteal.
doesn't do a whole lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
What's the level? Anybody? Unfortunately, she's like the one character that can't hurt her, I think. Well,
that's
you
minor.
want Claude or nah? I'll take the damage. I need the EXP.
Mm-hmm.
Also, professor versus professor dialogue, maybe? Oh, she even missed.
No?
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
That is that.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
You have no units.
You have no one left.
Good to go.
I'm gonna just have Raphael hang. I mean, we pretty much want to wait for him to come to me, ideally. Oh, nope.
I think he's just gonna camp it.
He is just gonna camp it. Alright. Because, yeah, Raphael's gonna go down in a hit. But it doesn't mean he wouldn't be bad for a last
You also
hit.
got another vulnerary.
Yeah, I still don't want to use those, though, because this might be what I carry with me into future missions.
Okay. And you can't attack from there.
Yeah, it looks like he can't move, period. I must focus and then make my move. Right. So your plan is to stand there and wait for us to beat the snot out of you. Good plan. Okay, so...
Ooh, 1 HP.
Yep. Question, who needs the EXP? Actually, if it's 1 HP, Lysithea could probably get the last hit and
That'd be
level.
good.
Okay. Sacrificial Claude! Okay.
Ooh, she's gonna take some damage,
She's
but
going to take a lot of damage, but she should be able to take him out beforehand.
My goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is... well, I was as good as useless.
This is what I do. My efforts are paying off.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is... the Golden Deer House.
Great work, everyone. Even if it's just a mock battle, the taste of victory is sugary sweet.
Yay.
her motivation's maxed out.
Yeah, I don't know if classic mode losing units on
Great work, Teach. That was a
school
brilliant
fights
win.
is- I don't know.
Probably only for real fights.
Playing ignorant as to the quality of your command and deflecting the praise to your students. You really are a model professor, Teach. To be honest, I had a bunch of other schemes planned as well, just in case the situation called for it. But I didn't have to resort to any of them. I suppose our opponents lucked out.
Well met, Professor. The breadth of your skill was on full display today. I must admit that your tactics were masterful. I shudder to think what may have transpired had it been Claude leading us into battle.
I noticed that too. We just did what you told us, and we won! I love it!
As expected from a child of the former captain of the Knights. Thank you for today, Professor. I have much to consider. I never doubted that our professor would be amazing. It was way too obvious. Don't you agree, Marianne? Huh? Me? Oh, yes, of course. Well done, Professor.
Captain Gerald taught his child well. It would have been more of a surprise had our professor proved lacking.
Don't you think it's a bit harsh to give Gerald all of the credit, Leonie? In any case, it's clear that we only won because of our new mentor's guidance.
A mercenary's wisdom and techniques are forged in battle. Those are the sorts of things you can only learn through experience. Right, Teach? But more importantly, it's time to celebrate our victory. Teach here has yet to try my well-renowned home cooking. I really do hope you'll join us. After all, I swiped some finely aged cheese from the dining hall for just this occasion.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
But why is it the Eagle and the Lion?
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Yeah, sure.
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
I really like the chanting.
Yeah, I am buying
whenever...
the soundtrack for this game. It's so good.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of damn Seiros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake, one you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Was that something that we were seeing with the Goddess's Aid, or was that just a villain cutscene?
That's just a villain cutscene. I appreciate it. I haven't played a whole lot of like traditional JRPG
White
plots.
clouds, heartstring moon, familiar scenery.
Red catfish.
In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
Oh, the statue in the middle was the depiction of the battle between the woman with the serpent's blade.
Oh.
And the bandit dude. You notice how
Nemesis,
it was...
yeah.
Yeah, right. She was clothed in green and flowers and stuff, and had the serpentine blade.
Okay. Get money.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
More bandits. Not very original, Teach.
Not interested a bit.
Yeah, not interested.
Well, as long as you're with us, at least things won't be boring. In fact, it may take a turn for the interesting. And with that, I take my leave to make my final preparations.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down, ever.
She just wants the power of the crest.
She just wants the little girl inside his heart. And that's birthday flowers.
Thank you.
The monastery holds events with various effects, such as those which increase the benefits of the share a meal activity for certain characters. These events will appear on the calendar. Select Explore on your day off to participate.
Okay, so you can dine with someone and you can fish?
I'm gonna save first before I do anything. I want to check the marketplace. Oh, you can repair. What can I buy? Namely, Lysithia. Oh, so we can buy seals. Door keys, chest keys. So that would help defense a bit.
Be a little wary of your money, though. You only have 3,100.
Bedtime? Yeah, I think it's a good time for bedtime. Yeah, so it looks like all the weapons that I was using have lost durability, so I gotta watch that a little bit. And all the vulneraries I've used. So it's best that I don't, like, overuse them. And I could also sell stuff, but I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm curious how shields and equipment work. If they're just, like, use items, temp use items. Because I don't remember outfitting the characters with equipment ever, which is confusing. Ah, so we can also buy proper weapons here. So, for example, lances, training axes, maces. That's a new one. It's good against armor and armored units. But yeah, so if we wanted to give some of our characters some better weapons before future battles, it might work. Let's see. 70 uses on those gauntlets. Dang. I guess let's take a look at bows. So the difference is actually pretty considerable. So it's best that I probably go with iron or steel bows, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, you have to use your own paycheck to buy your own office supplies. This definitely feels like real school. Yup. So I'll think about what to buy. It looks like we only have a handful of birthdays per month. So what is that? 600 gold per month? So as long as I budget accordingly for that, we should be kind of okay, I think. I'm also not sure if we get paid on a weekly or monthly basis, because if you notice there's a
there's a little coin each week, pretty much.
Yeah, so can I check? Because it says it has the money there, but I'm not sure if that's... Or is that a free period? No. Yeah, it looks like a coin. Yeah, it says monthly. So either the F is a free period, but why is the free period on the Saturday unless it's the end of the month? Maybe that's the point of it. But I don't know. I'll figure out what the UI means as we go along. Because yeah, the F probably means free period, but that doesn't make sense. Because 31 most definitely isn't free. And also, why wasn't the last Sunday free? I don't know. Oh, what's this?
Assignment days? Mission days?
Well, there's like a little notepad symbol next to it. Yeah, coin thing is when you'll do something. Yeah, probably the case. I'm just curious what these like little notepads mean too. Well,
seminars. Hmm?
Maybe.
See?
Oh yeah, seminars. Makes sense.